Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Red.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Run again with Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Track at 60.
In motion comes Walker. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
19 down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll start with an option play to the right. The speed on display. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to his big tight end, Chuckie. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A throw right side is intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football at their own 23.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
He'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Browns with the advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker, and it'll be 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Come 19! Come 19! Big Lion! Ready!
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go! Here we go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Ravens. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Easy, route. There we go.
A carry here for Wright. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Take right.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle.
Let's go. Take right.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Head up. This is Wright. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. That's caught by Walker. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Red 23.
Throwing is Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Second down, Lawrence. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. He's got his man right side. It's complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Lawrence now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Lawrence now. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops. And that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion comes Walker. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
18, Pioneer. 79, Broncos. Go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll look deep, left sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
Hill brought in motion.
Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Go street. Check go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Back to the air one more time. Flowers with the catch. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Tez Walker, touchdown Baltimore.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. First and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Go. Sink right.
Lawrence. He keeps it himself. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Raven 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will score! Tez Walker, touchdown Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Hey, run.
Back to throw. Lawrence. They'll set up the screen to Cook. They smelled the screen and took care of it. blown up in the backfield.
Kill.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
On first down, a run for right. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Hey, kill.
They go play action for Lawrence. Throw across his body is complete, and he will score. Dawson Knox, touchdown Browns. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Ready. Check. Go, Reed, go. Hurt. Check, go.
He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Red on red. Easy. Read a 44. Silver.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll find his running back, Cook.
Here we go.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
11.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
13, Luke.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will dive into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Cleveland. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. 2nd and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Rock all 80. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Chuckie, the man in motion.
Chop 60. Chop 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle.
Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
24. Hey, Jupiter.
In motion, it's Waddle. Second down, Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Hill brought in motion.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther.
That one knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Come on, set. Set, go.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Now Lawrence. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A first down throw for Lawrence. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther Street, Panther Street. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll look to throw yet again. That is left side and caught by Flowers. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Baltimore. They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back to the air one more time. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are able to cut the deficit to 10. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Think right!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A give here to Wright. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
We're at 23. Here we go, Simone. Take right open, Hunt.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll get about 5.
I'm gone. Take right open. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now the extra point. Now how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here comes 2nd down. In motion comes Walker.
Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And the defense has it.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Kill. Silver.
Lawrence now on second down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.